As sure as the sun will rise, this trail cuts and carves its way through a maze of beauty, desolation, and danger. It's a trail that has been traveled by the likes of Reddington, Butcher, and Mackey. Traveled, never conquered, only survived. Dick Wilmarth survived best first. He would laugh at the highway to know him today. Rick Swenson battled storms and excelled from behind. Susan Butcher reminded us all, it's all about the dogs. Martin Boozer screamed, "Speed, baby, speed." To travel this trail is to willingly jump into a labyrinth of demons and dragons. It becomes an extension of life, torturous ups and downs, with seconds of exultation that are often quiet and rarely noticed by an onlooker. There are no roars of the crowd, no Gatorade baths. Just a connection that is as old as the desire to travel north by dog team, and that quiet connection screams of lifestyle, adventure, and history. The race has changed. It's more fast than slow. It's high-tech, the trail well marked. And as the years go on and the names change, the factor that remains stuck in neutral, survival, will depend on the strength of that bond. For the past 3 years, the race has been dominated by Lance Mackey, who continues to prove that the fastest team doesn't always reach Nome first. He claims the best team always does. Some may argue that point. The point is, no musher in the history of the race has imposed their will on this event like he has. He's proven that his connection with his team is as strong as any, ever.
It's just an inherent instinct of his, not to just win the race, but to own the trail. When you're out there on the trail with Lance Mackey, that is his trail, and good luck getting in front of him.
You got to find what's inside of you and what you're willing to do and what you're willing to sacrifice to get to that accomplishment. And I've said it for years, I'm willing to put it all on the line and sacrifice just about everything.
I absolutely marvel at what he's done. I think he's got to be one of the most, if not the best Iditarod racers in the history of the sport. He has obviously a combination of intuition and motivation and intellect for this particular event that makes him unbelievably good at it.
Many leave the city of Anchorage dreaming of winning. It's appropriate. Dreams are what built this state and this trail. But no one will get through unscathed. The days of dread ahead will question the strongest of resolves.
At least once a race, you think to yourself, why am I doing this? You yourself are as being exposed wide open, like, okay, this is who I am, this is what I do, and then, you push through it, and you're like, okay, now I know why I do this.
But really, what we're all doing is we're celebrating. We're celebrating this song, this ballad, this epic poem, this warrior creed. where we're all like. We all know darn well that if it weren't for our survival skills and our wits and our ability to stay focused at 3 o'clock in the morning in a windstorm out there in the, out in Norton Sound, where the difference between living and dying could be your bad decision or your good decision, or just becoming too weak and losing focus. But that's really what it's all about.
The race is always so hard. No matter how good you do, it always beats you up. And you always feel like something got the better of you. And so you always feel like going back and trying to get in one more lick.
It's an adventure race. I mean, you go out there looking for adventure. So if I'm going to sit here and tell you, oh, it's going to be too warm, oh, it's going to be too cold, oh, there was a blizzard last year. Well, by golly, didn't I sign my name on for an adventure race, So bring it on.